When I saw that video for the first time, I don't know, I was irritated and annoyed because we have a lot of things to talk about in our country, Nigeria. This lack of self-political awareness from these celebrities, these singers, these artists. That's why when I see people taking political opinion of these singers and entertainers seriously, I just think they are dumb at this point. This is just a very retarded behavior. Because yes, like this is my own stance. Slavery is evil, slavery is bad, and I condemn it with everything in me. But when we were growing up, they were giving us this propaganda of slavery and everything. But coming to because at the time I was asking myself, how come few, white men or explorers with old guns, how come they enslaved like hundreds of military aged men and women? So when I started growing up and making research, it shows that black people sold other black people to the white people, and that is just the fact. Some of them sold them for meals, some of them sold them for snuff, some of them sold them for whiskey, for just for trivial things. Some of them, all these warrant chiefs and warlords were paid. Slavery is bad, but this was what happened in the old world. Everybody was enslaved. It was what happened that if your tribe is conquered in the battle, you will be enslaved. And that is just the fact of a historical fact. Seeing this guy coming out in 2026 from Nigeria, thinking about slavery and Africa arise and all this rubbish. Like, bro, we've not even spoken up about the current administration that is basically giving us economic slavery, hunger. We are very, very hungry in Nigeria as a country. But bro is here singing about slavery, and slavery that you never experienced, your grandfather never experienced, your great grandfather probably never experienced. We are not taken to the United States in a boat. Africans were enslaving Africans. The white men were just came and commercialized it because they had a boat that crossed the Atlantic Ocean, and they find a way to use these slaves to better their economy. I'm not endorsing it. It's very, very bad because no human should be enslaved. But coming from a Nigerian perspective, coming to sing about slavery and Africa arise is very, very dumb. It's very, very crazy.